Welcome. Was Julius Caesar. Caesar was a brilliant general who expanded Rome's territory by conquering Gaul, which is modern-day France. Caesar became incredibly popular with the Roman people, but not everyone was happy about his growing power. Some leaders in Rome, especially in the Senate, were worried that Caesar wanted to become a king. And in Rome, being a king was seen as the worst thing a person could be. In 49 BCE, Caesar made a bold move. He crossed the Rubicon River with his army, which was against Roman law. By doing this, he started a civil war. Caesar won the war and became the most powerful man in Rome, eventually declaring himself dictator for life. But Caesar's power didn't last long. On the Ides of March in 44 BCE, he was assassinated by a group of senators who wanted to save the Republic. They hoped that by killing Caesar, they could restore Rome's old way of life, but instead they set off a chain of events that would lead to the end of the Republic. After Caesar's death, Rome was thrown into chaos. His nephew and adopted son, Octavian, stepped into the spotlight. Octavian was young, but he was clever and determined. He formed an alliance with two of Caesar's closest allies, Mark Antony and Lepidus, but this alliance didn't last long. Octavian and Mark Antony eventually became rivals. Their struggle for power ended in a dramatic showdown at the Battle of Actium in 31 BCE. Octavian won the battle, defeating Antony and his ally, Cleopatra of Egypt. With his enemies defeated, Octavian became the undisputed ruler of Rome. In 27 BCE, Octavian took the title of Augustus, becoming Rome's first emperor. This marked the beginning of the Roman Empire, a period that would last for centuries. Augustus was a wise and careful leader. Under his rule, Rome entered a time of peace and prosperity known as the Pax Romana, or Roman peace. During the Pax Romana, Rome became even more powerful. The empire stretched from Britain in the north to Egypt in the south, from Spain in the west to the Middle East in the east. Roman roads, aqueducts, and buildings were built all over these lands, many of which still stand today. But like all great things, the Roman Empire couldn't last forever. Over time, the empire became too large to control, and Rome faced many challenges from both inside and outside its borders. In 476 CE, the Western Roman Empire officially fell when the last emperor was overthrown by barbarian tribes. Even though the Western Empire fell, the eastern part, known as the Byzantine Empire, continued for another 1,000 years. But the legacy of Rome didn't disappear. The Roman Empire left a lasting impact on the world. Roman law, language, architecture, and culture shaped the future of Europe and beyond.